I'm genuinely okay. Like, I promise. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going into substance counseling.
Yes or no answer?
Answer my question.
No, you answer mine. That's not how this game works.
No, sir, that's not how it works.
College comprises of people with varying characters, including self-absorbed control freaks who think they have everyone at their fingertips.
Phone. Don't touch my phone.
I'm gonna yank it out, and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out on your own.
She put her hands on me, her and her girlfriend put her hands on me, and they touched me first.
These are the times when super entitled college kids think they own the world. In this first case, a pregnant underage girl tried to play the victim after beating up a roommate who got fed up with her and tried moving out.
Wait, put your hands behind your back now. What? Why are you putting them behind cuffs if she touched me first?
We saw you storming up to them, right?
I came to have a conversation with her. What do you need?
You're under arrest for 8 counts of battery, okay?
On April 23rd, 2024, police officers received a call from a lady who claimed to have been beaten up by her roommate. Some officers were then sent out to the location to determine what the problem was. Upon arrival, the cops met with the caller named Maya, who narrated the ordeal to them.
I'm a little afraid for my safety to enter, like, myself, because she's very intoxicated right now.
Do you want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, so basically, I moved out a couple weeks ago,
Real quick, were you there when this happened?
Yeah.
Okay, do you mind just waiting over there for us and we'll interview you separately?
Yeah, so basically I moved out a couple weeks ago. Her boyfriend was arrested in January for 3 charges of and 1 charge of theft and battery. And she had the boyfriend, after she found out she was 5 months pregnant, come back. And he stayed with us for a couple months. And, you know, at first I was like, okay, he's supporting her with the baby and whatever. And at some point he wouldn't leave. He has no job, no car, no school, no money. So I was paying for groceries for 2 months and spending my hard-earned money on them too. And it got to the point where I confronted her. I said, he needs to leave. I don't want him here. He's eating my groceries. I'm not comfortable with him here. She got upset. He got upset. They started, like, you know, blatantly disrespecting me, you know, not being kind, whatever. So I left. And I had called her mom saying that the boyfriend is in the apartment against her will. You know what I mean? Like, the mom didn't want him there. The mom pays rent. And so I came back today to get the rest of my stuff because I'm moving into another apartment in Orlando. And, you know, I get my stuff. She tries to confront me, but I push it off. I ignore it. It's not necessary. And I get into the parking lot and she starts screaming at me, confronting me. I said, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm not in the mood. You know, we're not talking. She goes, no, we're going to be in the mood. We're going to talk.
Mia, right?
Maya.
Maya, I apologize too much.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My adrenaline's through the roof. I'm so sorry. I'm so
We're
sorry.
just gonna...
Yeah. So, basically, she starts grabbing my phone because I'm on the phone with my mom. And I was like, look, Mom, look who it is. She grabs my arm, pushes it away, tries to grab my phone from me. And so I was like, that's what we're not going to do. She starts trying to hit me. So, you know, I'm defending myself. I'm like, get off of me. She starts to step in the middle, you know, separating us. No one's hitting each other. And she keeps coming at me, screaming at me, foaming at the mouth, acting crazy. And,
So all she did was kind of just...
No, she tried to slap. She slapped my head. And
She, like, actually slapped you? Okay.
that's from her.
Gotcha, okay.
I mean, it's not nothing
Is it
serious.
like a scratch?
Yeah, it's nothing serious, but
Gotcha.
I did hit her back, you know, in self-defense. I didn't put my hands on her first. There's video proof from my other roommate, but
Was the whole thing videotaped?
I don't know when it started.
Is this the other roommate?
No, this is my girlfriend.
Okay.
The other roommate is in the apartment right now.
Okay. And the other roommate videotaped.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another man intervened and tried to push her away while she's still screaming at me and like spouting.
Where they're at.
I don't know where they're at. No, I don't.
Was he involved at all? Or?
No, he's one of the managers here.
Got it,
So when I
okay.
came down here to call the police, they kept me safe because I don't know what she's.
As Maya revealed more details, it was clear that her roommate was trouble and was only a matter of time before she got served with what she deserved.
Okay, so obviously we're going to speak to her, get her side of the story, figure everything out. In the event let's say she admits everything, we find out there's proof, would you like her arrested or what would you like?
I would love that if it's possible.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because, you know, I tried not to have any problems. I came here with
Right.
the intention to get my stuff and leave, and she harassed me, saying homophobic slurs and like calling me names and this and that as soon as I walked in the door, and I didn't say a word to her. I didn't want any problems.
Okay.
So
Where did all this start? It started in the apartment?
in the apartment, she was aware I was coming today. I told my other roommate, and she said, my other roommate asked her, do you want to leave while Maya comes? And she said, no, I want to confront her actually about what happened because her mom came to Boca Raton from Orlando.
I was actually on that call.
Yeah.
There was,
Oh, really?
There was nothing that we could do because there was no restraining order in place.
Her mom said the lawyer said that there was a no contact order in place, but I understand.
It's not in our system.
I understand. Don't worry about it. It's just I didn't feel safe living there. I'm sure you can understand. You know, I wasn't comfortable.
So you guys start arguing up there, or
She said, "Hey, would you mind if she's trying to act nice, you know, hey, can I talk to you before you leave?" I said, "No, actually, I'm not in the mood to talk to you right now." I can tell she's drunk. There's bottles. Keep in mind she's underage. There's bottles on the counter, whatever, and she's acting hysterical. So I said, "I'm not in the mood to talk to her now." I was willing to have a conversation if she was sober, but she's clearly not sober. So I was like, "No, I'm not even gonna." She's like talking to a wall, you know, someone like that. And so we're finished packing my stuff. I go to the main office to say, "Here's my keys and whatever." It's my car. She comes out. She's trying to find my parents' numbers online and trying to say my parents. Finding them.
followed you down?
Yeah, she followed me down, starts screaming at me in the parking lot.
And this was
In there.
Parking lot.
Where my car is parked over there.
cameras that work in that parking lot?
I would hope so. You have to ask them. I'm not sure if they work or not.
You said she witnessed everything.
Yeah, she was there for everything. You want to talk to her?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can you just walk us through step by step? Like, what was the first part that got physical between you guys?
When we were at the car about to leave in the parking lot, her name is Liang. We were about to leave. We had finished packing my stuff and everything. My other roommate came down. I called her and I said, "Hey, if you want to say bye, you know, I don't plan on coming back to Boca Raton anytime soon." I said, "Let's say bye," because, you know, she was nice to me throughout the whole time I lived here. And then as she's coming down, my mom calls me and says, "Listen, like, your other roommate, her name's Alexia, she found your dad's number online." My dad is Middle Eastern, so he was raised a certain way. That's my girlfriend. He doesn't know she's my girlfriend. Told him that I'm gay. So she basically outed me. And so she comes and says, "You know, I called your dad." She was making fun of me. Like, "I called your dad. I told him you're gay. Are you happy now?" Yeah. And I showed my mom. I said, look, she's here now. So she grabs my arm, tries to yank my phone from me.
No. Another one.
And so I said to her, I was like, "Don't touch me." And so I pushed her away from me, grabbing my phone, and she starts hitting me. So I start, you know, hitting her back.
You in the face.
Yeah, she's trying to grab my hair, and then Liang is trying to separate us in the meantime. And I'm like, and then she started hitting Liang after that. So I said, "Don't touch my girlfriend." I was like, "Don't touch her. She has not hit you this whole time." She fell on the floor at one point.
The roommate?
Yeah, because Liang was trying to separate us, and that's when I stopped touching her. Until she got up and hit Liang again. I was like, "Don't touch my girlfriend."
Where all did this happen?
In that parking lot by my car.
Between the cars or behind the car?
Between the cars. She even started she was slamming someone's car at some point because she was so mad. The car next to mine, it's a white Audi, the Jersey plates. So yeah, I don't know how. I know my other roommate texted me when she went back up. She was still acting hysterical. I don't know how she is right now. I have another random number as well. I had another random number texting me as well saying this, and all I asked was who they were, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I don't know who this is. An Orlando area code, so I'm assuming it's her friend who's also in the apartment, saying they're gonna get legal and stuff, and they're gonna get footage tomorrow.
Okay.
All this stuff. So not
Really
only
quick,
is she harassing
can you
me.
text your roommate to send you the video of
Yeah,
if they,
let me.
if they have
Can
it?
you have her come down? The other roommate, not Alexia.
Yeah, let me call her 1 second.
Yeah, just please one second.
Yeah.
Officers began talking with the second roommate, who attested to everything Maya said. Video recorded by the roommate further provided officers with an idea of who was at fault in this situation.
Can you just explain to me, please?
I went down to say bye to Maya and her girlfriend, and Alexia came down and started confronting her and basically saying, like, "Do you think you're gonna leave without speaking to me?" And they were yelling back and forth, and next thing you know, I saw Alexia get in her face. I saw them still communicating. I turn around for a second, I look back, and like, boom, she started going at her, and then her girlfriend was being like the defender. Like, I don't know how to deal with hitting and stuff. I've never been in that, so I stayed back. But she just helped try to separate it. That's really all she was there for. But the altercation was pretty much between Alexia and Maya.
Okay, and you were able to see Alexia hit Maya first, or you kind of just saw it late?
Alexia, I didn't see her throw the first hand. I saw her approach Maya first,
and
get
then
in
you
her
just
face.
saw
And then I just saw Alexia to the ground.
Yeah. Maya. All right. Did you have a video of the incident?
Yes.
Can I see that?
She was defending.
That's where it starts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. Oh, really? I did when your mom followed up with me because you did. I already warned you. I approached you. I told you it was bothering me. I live in that apartment too, and you know what the you did?
Is there anything else after this? Any more physical?
Oh.
Okay. Can you email that to me, please?
Yeah.
She's in the room, correct?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
How is she doing? Like, is she still riled up or is she calm?
Well, when I left, she was talking to her mom.
Okay. So when we go up there, do you think she's gonna try to?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
The cops went up to the dorm room to question the roommate named Alexia, who was responsible for starting the altercation. With the witness account and videos they had been provided earlier, the cops felt it was necessary to use cuffs on her.
Hello. Hi. You mind speaking to us out here?
What was it?
Do you mind speaking to us out here?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Just stand right there. So, you know why we're here?
Yeah, so my roommate came over here,
Right.
and she's my Abraham. She came over here, and she came to talk to me. She came to grab her stuff, whatever. And then she came over.
Really quick, I just have to put you in cuffs, right?
Wait, put your hands behind your back now.
Your hands on your back.
Wait, why are you putting me?
Listen to me, look at me.
What is that?
You're not free to leave. You're being taken over investigation, okay?
Wait, what?
You're not free to leave. You're being detained.
Why am I getting detained?
Because we're going to explain that to you, okay?
We're doing a criminal investigation. And touched me first.
I understand. That's why we're
She
here.
touched me first.
Ma'am, I understand. We're going to talk to you, okay?
She touched me first.
Okay. Let us do our
Why
investigation.
are you putting me behind cuffs if she turned me first?
We're going to talk to you. Just let us do our job. Okay? This is a criminal investigation and you're not free to leave, okay?
She touched me first.
I understand.
Why are you putting me behind cuffs if she touched me first?
Right
Jayla,
now, her investigation, okay?
she touched me first.
All right. Really quick, listen.
She put her hands on me.
Okay.
Her and her girlfriend put her hands on me, and they touched me first. Wait,
We're
This
just
is
going
the
over
answer
it.
that you're not yelling at your friends. Right here.
what are you
It's
doing?
fine. We're right here.
What are you doing?
Alexa tried to twist the narrative by providing a statement that painted her innocent. However, she failed woefully, and the cops could see right through her tricks.
So, like I said, I just want to figure everything out. So go ahead and explain to
She
me what happened.
decided to come over here, grab her stuff. And I told her she could go ahead, grab her stuff, whatever. And then I
Please
got
read something real quick, just before you make it. Just hold on one second. We're doing it. It's going to just give us a minute.
You just have to make sure you understand your rights before you make any statements, okay?
I know you want to talk to us, but we just got to like
What
take.
is going
Look,
on?
after I redo this, you can talk to me, all right?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yep.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
Yep.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yep.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer my questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand? I can make no threats or promise to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand? Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand? Right. Go ahead and explain to me.
So all I'm going to say is they came to their apartment, my apartment. I pay rent here. They came here to grab their stuff because they were leaving. And then when they came here, they gave their stuff, whatever. I asked them, hey, can we talk? Can we have a conversation about everything what happened? Blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, no, like, we're good, da, 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 da. I went downstairs. I had a conversation with them. I tried to have, like, you know, a mature conversation with them.
Right.
And they told me, oh, no, we're not going to do that. And I was like, okay. Hey, so this is what you did. Can you talk to me about what you did and be honest with me about it? And they told me, oh, we're not going to do that. And then I told them, whatever. And then they started fighting me. Her girlfriend, Leanne.
Where did they start fighting you at?
They started fighting me right at the parking lot.
In the parking lot?
Her girlfriend started fighting me. And I told them, what are you doing? Whatever. And I was like, hey, your girlfriend called the cops on me and told me that I was doing this and I was doing that and I'm not talking to my boyfriend.
So can I ask you something really quick?
Yeah.
After they went to the parking lot, why did you follow them there?
I went to have a conversation with them because I told them that I wanted to have a conversation with them. That's it.
And then when you were walking up to them, what happened?
All I did was say, hey, I want to have a conversation with you.
Right.
All I want to do, hey, can I talk to you?
Okay.
Can you tell me what's going on? And then they told me that they were going to pack their stuff and leave. And I was like, okay, well, can I have a conversation with you about what you did before that? And they said, no, I don't want to talk to you. And I was like, okay. Then I tried to leave.
You tried to leave and then what happened?
And they told me, they came up to me, her girlfriend tried to fight me in the face. Her girlfriend punched me in the face. I fell to the floor.
Gotcha.
And then the other one, Maya, she came over to me and then she grabbed me. She pulled me up. She pulled me and she punched me in the face. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm gonna try.
Alright, so let me explain this to you really fast, right? You know there's cameras all around the building, right?
Yes,
So
and
we
I
saw-
know. So she came and she hit me first.
Okay, so we saw everything. We saw you storming up to them, right?
I came
And
to
then-
have a conversation with her because I told her in my apartment that she lived in, hey, can I have a conversation with you before you leave?
Gotcha.
I went downstairs to have a conversation with her. She came over to me and she said, hey, okay, I will have a conversation with you when you come downstairs. When I came downstairs, my other roommate Tamar was downstairs. And I told her I'm going to have a conversation with you while she's down there. When I have a conversation with her, she literally started punching me in the face. Her girlfriend, Leanne, sat there and pulled me to the side.
When officers had had enough of her lies and informed her that they knew she was at fault, she began spilling the truth about the incident.
Before you keep going, we saw everything. No one hit you first. You hit them first. It's clear as day, right? So just why did you do it?
Because she sat there and snitched on me to my mother and saying that I was having a person in my apartment that I wasn't having in my apartment.
Okay.
And then she sat there and having like a police report and saying this to my mother.
So that's why you hit her first.
I guess. She came over to me and saying all this to me, saying that she was going to do this and this, and that she was going to put me in jail because I was talking to this person. I'm not talking to this person.
Alright, so based on everything, the whole thing, you're under arrest, right?
I'm under arrest
Yes, you are.
because she came into my apartment.
Yes. She didn't hit you in your apartment.
She came to my apartment.
We're gonna go to the police station, we're gonna fill out paperwork, and then we're gonna go up to county jail, alright? That's what's happening. Sound good?
Don't resist.
Don't resist.
What do you mean?
You're under arrest for 2 counts of battery, okay?
Yeah.
She came to my apartment.
2 counts of battery.
2 to 3 weapons.
Do you have anything like a credit card or money that you want to bring with you to the county jail?
Wait, for what?
Literally explain.
Listen, do you have anything like your driver's license
It's
or a
courtesy.
credit card to bring with you? If not, we're gonna go as is.
Yeah, I tried. They don't know where your license or your credit card is or your phone is.
We have the phone right here.
Okay, so do you know where your license is, Ben?
My license is in my car.
Okay, and your credit card as well, your credit card?
My credit card's in my apartment.
Okay. What do you want to do about that?
We're just gonna go.
Ouch. All right,
Wait.
walk this way. No?
Wait, what the? What do you mean I'm under arrest?
Hold it like this.
Hold her, stop. What do you mean I'm under arrest? What do you mean I'm under arrest?
Listen, that's not what we're gonna do, okay?
What do you mean I'm under arrest?
We're just gonna keep going.
She came over here and her girlfriend talked to me. What are you talking about? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? They talked to me. Let's walk with us, okay? You're gonna call me a tag team. They tag teamed me. They call me. Oh my God, what is this? Are you serious right now? They tag teamed me? Are you serious? So you're not gonna say anything? The cops are not gonna say anything to me. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's wild.
Alexia was taken into the cop car, and as she was being dragged out by officers, she continuously dished out insults.
This is ridiculous. Because she beat my ass. Because she put her hands on me and you guys are gonna put me under arrest. You guys are insane. Spread your feet for me. A little bit wider.
Necklace, anything else? Rings? Got a ring back
There's
here.
literally nothing on me. Do not do that. There's
Stop
nothing
resisting.
on me. What are you doing? What are you doing?
The property's gonna go with you. It just has to come off you.
What? Where am I going?
County jail.
For what?
2 counts of battery.
For 2 counts of battery? I didn't even touch the.
Alright. Do you have any other jewelry other than your earrings?
I have literally nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry. The ring was sliding underneath the bottom of the bag. I'll make sure you guys can find it.
There's nothing on me. What are you doing?
That's fine. Grab your earring off the other one.
How do I do that? You want to do it?
Okay, like, why am I going to jail? I don't understand why I'm going to jail. Why is nobody telling me what the f going
You're
on?
under arrest for 2 counts of battery.
For 2 counts? What
Yes,
did I do? Please tell me what I did. Because she hit me first. Do we
Listen to
not
me.
forget what she
Open
did
your
first?
mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Lift your tongue up. Perfect. You have no other jewelry on, correct?
No.
All right. Watch out.
What the f is going on?
She was later charged with battery, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. Alexia's rudeness is incomparable to Aaron's, the drunk nursing student in the next case who was unwilling to cooperate with cops after being apprehended for speeding.
I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling. Come on.
You know what?
Have we had anything
no
to drink?
worries, no worries. That's not your f***ing problem. It doesn't matter.
Based on your
because you're not
slurred
listening
speech,
to
I'm
anything.
thinking
You
you're
think
under
I'm
the
fighting with you?
influence of
I don't wanna
alcohol.
fight with you.
Yes
I
or
can
no?
do a false sobriety that you can't even f***ing pass.
In December of 2023, after stopping a car for speeding, officers observed that the driver of the vehicle was intoxicated. The officers questioned her about her intoxicated state, and she denied taking any substance. The girl's lack of cooperation and disrespect to the officers escalated the situation, dragging her into additional trouble.
Have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No.
Our ex just left us. He's actually like en route.
Huh?
Our ex-boyfriend.
Okay. Your axe?
Kinda.
So how much have we had to drink today?
Nothing.
Nothing. So why are we speeding? I'm doing 45, and you're coming up on me like I'm standing still in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. You have your ID on you?
Of course I do. Do you want my passport or which one do you want? No attitude. No, I'm being honest. You want to call Katie? You want me to call Kevin? Or Tammy?
4113, cool.
No, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling. Come on.
Phone. Don't touch my phone.
I'm gonna yank it out, and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out on your own.
Just don't give me a phone. Touch my
Let's go.
Record him. Record him. I got it.
This side. She's refusing to come out.
I'm not refusing anything. Give me the cigarette. No, I want to smoke a cigarette. I'm fine. I'm actually.
All right, put the cigarette down.
Can I please?
No, put the cigarette down.
Come on. Come on.
Please.
Man, we need to listen to him. Let's go.
Please.
All right, watch out.
Please.
Over here.
We're gonna close the door. Listen, ma'am, we're going over here, all right? Go with that, Dutchie. I'm gonna stay here. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Chicago, except Chicago.
Right above here
people
for
get
me.
Actually, cops get which sucks.
All right, so have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No? So why are you slurring?
Why am I slurring? Because my boyfriend actually jumped out of the car about 20 miles back. So if I'm a little bit upset, and I'm also in school for nursing,
4113 switching to.
homeschooling a child at the time, and my ex took 3 of my kids to Chicago.
411302 Florida deal.
Good for you. Go ahead, you can actually verify all that. Do you want help?
No, I'm aware.
No, you're good. Passport on the way. Ford card's actually in my condo. Boyfriend never jumped out of the car. We might have been golden.
All right, do me a favor. Take your hat off for me. Come on up over here so we're out of the road.
When the officers asked her about her willingness to conduct a sobriety test, she immediately turned it down, insisting that she was very much sober.
Like I told you when I drove up, you drove up on me like I was standing still. Talking to you inside the car, you got slurred speech.
I don't have slurred speech. You have to understand everything that I've been through, and 3 of my kids are in Chicago because my ex took them, and we have therapy. We actually have therapy.
Okay, well, I'm not here for that.
But you know what?
Have we had anything to drink?
No worries. That's not your fucking problem.
Nope, it's not.
Get it.
So do me a favor. Go ahead and put your hands at your sides.
Do you want me to do a freaking backflip? I'll do that for you.
All right. So with your eyes and eyes only, what you can do is you're gonna keep an eye on this blue light. All right. So hands at your sides.
It's not even gonna happen.
So how much have we had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Actually, I have my prescription with my contacts if you want to go check it out. Because that's actually a written doctor's note. So if you want to sit there, we can play that game.
All right. So where are we coming from?
Where am I coming from?
Copy. Thank you.
My aunt's house in Key West. She's a doctor.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and play this game. All right, so based on your driving pattern, well, not really, I didn't really have a driving pattern, but just based on your, okay, well, good. I don't care about your boyfriend right now.
It doesn't matter.
Based on your slurred speech, I'm thinking you're under the influence of alcohol. Good. I think you're under the influence of alcohol. Do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
No, I don't have to. Sorry, Chicago taught me better.
So she is the registered owner, not valid, sees tag, and a business purposes only. So she's coming from her aunt's house. She's not in business. Okay.
Can you just?
No, I cannot. This is you wanted to play this game, so let's play. How much have we had to drink tonight?
Nothing. Oh. Do you want to take care of people that are robbing people?
That are driving drunk on my roads.
Houses out here, robbing people. You want to take care of those people?
I'm taking care of people that are driving crazy right now.
You're making up your own story at this point.
Okay. So, do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
I asked you for a lighter. I would have cooperated with you. You have no idea what the hell.
Okay, I'm not here for what's going on.
In the past 25 minutes, you want to sit there and say I've been drinking? I will sit there and do handstands.
I don't care about your handstands. Do you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes
I can do a field sobriety that you can't even pass.
Okay, so do you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes or no?
What do you want me to do?
It's a yes or no answer.
What do you want me to do?
Yes or no answer.
Answer my question.
No, you answer mine. That's not how this game works.
No, sir, that's not how it works.
Yes, that is exactly how this works. It's a yes or no answer. Do you wish to participate in field sobriety exercises?
I'm gonna call my grandpa.
So, yes or no?
Yes or no? Do you want me to do back then? I'm sorry, if someone's drunk, can they do that? Probably not, right?
So, yes or no?
Call my grandpa right now.
So, yes or no?
Please. Thank you.
Yes or no?
No, don't worry, someone's about to show up.
Although she was adamant about being sober, the cops remained unconvinced as her behavior during the conversation showed that she had taken something prior. The sobriety test conducted on her proved the suspicions of the officers to be correct, and with this, they wasted no time in taking her in.
All right, Aaron, so just based off your coming up on me, you know, like I was standing still, your slurred speech, I believe you're under the influence of alcohol.
Not even slurred speech.
Okay.
There's a lot of other
Really?
Like
your ex was an axe.
Like 3 of my kids are in Chicago.
All right, so just like we did before, what you can do is you can stand with your feet together, your hands at your sides. All right, So with your right index finger, it's going to be this finger right here. You're going to touch the top of this light. Touch the top of the light. All right, put your hand back down. Okay, the feet together and your hands at your sides. You're going to follow this light that you just touched with your index finger. And without moving your head. Do you understand? All right, put your hand back down. All right, it's with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Follow this light with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? Keep your head still.
I have too much going through my mind.
Hands at your feet together and hands at your sides.
Yeah, you're gonna stop that. You need to do a backflip because I can do that. What do you want?
Stand right there, just like I told you, with the left foot on the line, your right foot in front.
Yeah, but you know what? Your tests don't even measure. Like,
Okay, so do not start until I tell you. Do you understand?
Should we do black rock changing?
All right. Are you ready for me to begin? Okay, so right back to where you were with your left foot on the line, your right foot in front of it. When I tell you, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. You're going to go all the way down. You're going to count up to 9. When you get down to your 9th step, you're going to take your lead foot.
Can you do me a favor? Just listen. Just stop what you're doing and listen.
Very verbal and what you want. What do you
I'm
want?
fixing to take her.
Why don't you actually show me what you want, and I will do
All
that.
right, come here. I got an easier one for you.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
What you want? I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Roxanne! I told you to show me what you want.
4113. Female on arrest for DUI. Do you have any knives, hand grenades, explosives, and incendiary devices on you?
No, I got a fucking seat, so we're lucky there.
You have a in the seat? You just said you did.
I said I got a Glock in my safe. You're
Oh.
welcome.
They said seat.
Actually, from Sergeant Nick Whitehead, but you're welcome.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Huh? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you have any drugs on you?
Nope.
All right, so this is what I'm going to tell you. If you have any any illegal substances on you, but when we get to where we're going, if you have anything, it's going to be an introduction of contraband. Do you understand?
Honestly, this.
The lady was charged with driving under the influence. In the upcoming case, a college senior went as far as threatening a group of pro-Israeli protesters because he could no longer bear to see their signs around campus.
It was right when he walked away. He was like, you guys won't be here next time because I'm going to come back and...
I just find them to be ignorant by not knowing the whole side of the story. I was pissed so much, I parked at B and I walked all the way back just to try to talk to them.
Do you own any firearms?
No. My mom never even let me win a water.
On the 23rd of January 2024, 21-year-old Saif Assi was reported for threatening some members of a pro-Israeli group who were protesting on campus. Police officers were dispatched to the location of the incident, and when they got there, they spoke to some members of the group who explained the situation.
You want to talk to me over here?
Of course.
Okay, so tell me what's going on.
So we were setting this up.
Okay.
Student who's over there talking with the cops right now.
Yep.
She came up, started throwing around like angry. We started like getting angry, and I'm like, "Hey man, you know, we're not here to fight. We're here to have a conversation. If you want to have a conversation,
yep. But
if you want to argue, you can keep going." I was very respectful. And then he kept going, you know, "Oh, you're putting this up, and that pissed me off because you're committing genocide." And I'm like, "But I was very calm, very collected. Hey, that's not what this is. On October 7th, Hamas killed 200 people. That's why we're doing this today." Sorry. So, you know, and then he's like, "Well, it's not going to be here when I come back and shoot."
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
He said, "It's not going to be here when I come back and shoot you all." And And Ido can tell you, and Simone can tell you.
Okay.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Yes.
So what are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to...
I mean, as in, hey, you two, come. What are the options? What are the...
So, you can make a police information report. If you wanted to press charges, if we have probable cause for an arrest, we'll make an arrest, or file it with the state attorney's office.
I mean, the question is, we didn't record him say that, but we aired, like some people aired that. And
like he very much said it to us directly.
Yesterday someone told us that his family is part of Hamas or something, remember the Israeli. Something
Can you put the individual there, Regan?
That's happened yesterday. Now someone says he's going to something happen tomorrow.
Okay.
And
yeah.
Were you guys in fear for your life that something would actually happen?
I mean, when someone tells you they're going to you generally feel some fear for your
especially
life.
After yesterday, someone just said he support Hamas and everything.
Like out loud, directly.
Yeah, and that's something we do at on video, saying that. I don't have the video on me, but...
Problem 18 Alpha.
Okay.
I'll be up with problem 11.
So what option would you like us to take? I haven't spoken with the other individual, the other officers talking.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of getting your guys' side of the story, and then...
I mean...
So what's the option? I didn't hear it.
Do a police information report where we have the information. The other option is to go ahead and prosecute. Okay, if we're able to find probable cause that a crime occurred, we can make a physical arrest, or we can file charges with the city attorney's office.
This is a big decision.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is like
no need to apologize.
This is my first time getting to. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I completely understand it. We
Sorry
want
to hear that, man. Well, I am.
What do we do?
Like, since we don't have any evidence of him actually saying it, like I took a video of his face, like I have his face, but I don't have him like actually, like it was right when he walked away. He was like, you guys won't be here next time because I'm gonna come back and something like that. But I don't know, like if we don't have that on video, like...
So we will do an investigation of our own to see if we have that probable cause. So it's not always a he said, she said kind of deal. You know, the other officer speaking with him, I don't know what they've talked about.
So if there's no, like, if we don't have any evidence or anything, can we do a police information report? And if more comes up, can we advance later, or is it under decision?
I mean, it's kind of a decision now as to what you guys want to do.
It's a decision now. This doesn't change. Just get the report.
I mean, the question is if
because if something
do something
is,
we take the report.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is try to do something. That's the question. And if we want to like more to happen.
So what will more than likely happen is we're going to take a report anyhow, right? Just because we got called out here. It's a serious thing that occurred, right? We have a threat management team here on campus where if somebody is saying they're going to shoot up anybody's school or whatever, the threat management team is going to step in and kind of evaluate the person and actually see where their headspace is. So there will be additional conversation that we have with that individual.
After the group made a decision about what steps they would be taking, the police officer proceeded to question Saif about the incident. The boy admitted to threatening the group and stated that he was fed up of seeing the protesters around campus.
We're just looking at it from...
I feel more a target here because I'm Israeli. I was in the IDF and they really don't like it. So after yesterday, I'm definitely feel more like a target here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I said to do more, but like that's up.
Yeah, if we can do more than just a report, absolutely. But if we can't,
well, it's up to you. It's up to you whether or not you guys want to prosecute. That's a decision that you guys have to make.
I wasn't there. Your girl's decision. I wasn't there. I say yes, but up to you. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's.
Do you mind getting statements from these three because they were spoken to?
Okay.
So, what did you say to him when you went up there? I was sitting there watching you the whole time, and I saw you walk right up to him, and you had a conversation, and then you walked, I don't know if you walked on the flags or near the flags.
On the flags, I just said, like, because there's people's like, oh, like, I would rather you guys, like, you know, I just get mad.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up my life. I know I have a lot to lose. I'm never going to do anything.
Yeah, you can't say that stuff, man.
I know.
But your emotions got the best of you.
This is really, I mean, like, the last 3 weeks, like, come on, I see it every day.
Yeah.
Like,
well, there's pro-Palestine that's here every day too. And
I never see that. I just see them walking around marching, supporting.
I know, but we have to. It's a campus, man. It's a diverse group of people that come to school here, and everyone has their own beliefs and religions. They're from this part of the country, that part of the world, and
it seems very one-sided.
You know, we're neutral. I'm neutral, right? So I can't. It doesn't affect me like it affects you because you said you have family there, right? And it affects them differently because they have family there. And so whatever you're feeling, they're feeling at the same time, but you guys are here together. So that's the challenge, right? How can
University 2, Bravo 11, it's going to be negative on any previous contact with us.
Temporary. So it's one of those things that you're going to have to learn to be able to control your emotions and process it differently. And the easiest way to do that, and this is just my advice to you, how do you pronounce your first name? Seth. Is, I'm not saying ignore it, but I'm also saying not engaging in it. And then if you have that belief that you want more presence for what your beliefs are on campus, go to OSI and the student union, request just like they did and get a sanctioned event, and you can come out and table and have conversations with people and get out the information that you think is out there that you believe to be true.
I just find them to be ignorant by not knowing the whole side of the story.
Yeah. Well, I'm ignorant too, right? I don't know because it's not.
It's just very hypocritical what they talk about.
Yeah, it's challenging. It's very challenging.
I'm the only one who always stayed out of politics. These last couple months of my life has been, I have my own family there. It actually gets documented.
Yeah.
It's insulting for them to support the other side that is it's so one side on the media is all covered up. Like they're literally the oppressors, murdering, genocide, blowing up schools, buildings, hospitals.
Yeah.
But then they're supporting that side, saying that what they're doing is right.
Right.
They literally held a sign that they're justified. Like last week, they literally had a sign because they knew what they were saying was very, very wrong. That's why they had an army of police around them while they were marching. That's what happened last time I was going to class.
Yeah.
They're literally saying what they're doing is justified and proper. That's completely insulting. So they're justified to their family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if it was on your situation, you understand how insulting that is.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. I was really pissed. I literally walked out of class, went to the gym, saw that I was pissed so much. I parked at B and I walked all the way back just to try to talk to him.
The officer let him know that his fate was in the hands of the protesters, and the cops were waiting to hear their decision about what they wanted to do about the situation. With this revelation, Boy already knew that he was done for.
Do you own any firearms?
No. My mom never even let me in on water.
Okay. So no concealed weapons permit, nothing like that?
No. I swear to God. You can come check my house. I literally have no weapons.
You don't need to do that. How are you doing day to day? I know school is stressful, life is stressful, especially when you're 21, right?
This was supposed to be my chill semester. I'm about to graduate and go to grad school here.
Yeah.
I already went through the stressful part of applications. So, other than that, it's just very, it's just insulting that people, justify that. And that's, the only thing. I always stayed out of politics, but, I always, I'm a very interracial group of friends. I'm in an Asian group, I date an Asian, I'm friends with a lot of I always grew up interracial, but I've even been friends with Israelis. I played video games with someone when I was 10 years old. I was actually serving in the Israeli military. But even then, it's just even he supports me. It's just very annoying because I always try to stay out of it. I'm not a political person. I'm very ignorant on a lot of political stuff too, but it's just a very simple line of these people are black people, but you're gonna sit there and support that side. It's very linear. You don't even need to know politics for that to understand that. So it's very
Are you were you born here? You're a U.S. citizen and all that. Have you ever visited where your family's from, or where you have
I've not been allowed to. It's been going on for so long. My whole family migrated to Brazil because of that, and I still have other side of my family in Palestine.
Yeah.
They had to migrate because it's been going on for 100 years or longer.
Okay. So your ethnicity is Palestinian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough situation over there. It's hard to watch for everybody, right? It's just a tough situation. So I get it. I get why you're upset, but right, we have to make better decisions when it comes to what comes out of our mouth and what our actions are, especially when you're on campus where you go to school and you're wanting to go to grad school and things like that, right?
I know I have a lot to lose. I know I never act on that. But
We'll figure this out. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to figure out whatever they say you said. We'll figure out what they want to do,
I know
if
they want to
anything.
do anything. They want to do the most harsh thing. I know.
And I don't know what that is, right? And then we'll make a decision how we can best handle the situation. But what I have to get from you is no matter what, that you understand what you did there is not okay, is not allowed, borderline illegal depending on what they say, right? You do understand there could be consequences. Obviously you're a student and you got a clean record. We're not trying to hem you up, right? So we'll figure something out, something to do with this. Well, we probably won't have you go over there, but I could certainly, I could.
Very stressed.
Yeah, I can express your apology to them. But I know the guy that came up, he was terrified, right? Like he's scared. I mean, it's not a nice thing to say to somebody, right? It's pretty scary stuff.
It's like they're like non-verbally saying it back to me with what they're doing. It's just like, that's what the message it gives me, like symbolism has like a lot of meanings to it, and what they're doing is how it portrays to me is like they're literally threatening and insulting me.
So they're just putting flags in the ground, right?
No, they have a whole, like that last week they literally had a whole flag saying what they're doing is justified. Like it's the same group of people.
Yeah.
After gathering the statements of the protesters, officers placed the boy under arrest and drove him to the station.
You have any weapons on you or anything? You mind if I search you real quick? Alright, just turn around. You can search my book. I'll explain everything to you in a second, okay? Your buds. And we'll put these in here, okay? Alright, just walk behind this car here.
My whole life gonna be ruined now?
No, I'll explain everything to you. Just give me 1 second. Watch your head. I know it's kind of tight.
Oh, I see.
Let's put this on and then you can just let your body be a little bit more comfortable. Watch your knees.
Saif was charged with 3 counts of intimidation and making threats to persons wearing religious items. Saif's unwise actions resulted in criminal charges, as was the case of this college girl who thought she could go unpunished after engaging in illegal activity and calling the cops for help.
This is panicking me kind of worse, and I kind of just want to go to bed. For a second, it was so bad that I literally felt like I was like the only one that like was gonna make it.
Do you have any more of that in this premise, in this building?
This is laced with something.
Yeah.
People could be from this.
On January the 9th, 2024, officers were alerted about an illegal activity that was happening in a college dorm room. In response, police officers were sent to the location to verify the claim. When they arrived, they met the caller, who immediately began spilling her involvement in the illegal activity.
How's it going? I'm Officer
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay.
No, okay. So, I think what happened was, I think that was the worst I've ever cleaned on in my entire life. And when I heard the sirens, it like sobered me up a lot. And I'm sorry, like it's weird talking to a cop about this right now. I'm really high right now.
Look,
but, like,
look.
Okay. I know you're in Cincinnati. It's not that big.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So,
I genuinely feel like it's alright.
Okay.
I am genuinely okay. Like I promise. Like I'm going into substance counseling.
Because my main thing here
I
is
know.
just making
This is just me greening out really bad.
Yeah.
This is panicking me kind of worse,
Yeah.
and I kind of just want to go to bed.
Yeah, I get that. But look, here's the thing.
I know they might want to check, but I
just that's for
Yeah, I
me.
know, I
I
know.
want to make sure they check you out.
I know.
They make sure you're good. All
Yeah,
right?
I just like, is it going to be like quick? Because I just don't want anyone to see.
It's going to be just a couple minutes, all right?
Okay.
We can go in there. We can go find like a private area. Is there like just a place in there, like a conference room or something? Maybe we can sit down.
I'm not, like no. I don't know. Like I genuinely just want to go like back up to my room. This is gonna make my panic worse. Like I'm okay. Like I know, like I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, let's have fire check you out, okay?
Okay.
That's what I want, all right? Because that's our main thing.
Okay, it's just like everyone's out here. I just don't want everyone.
Are these your roommates here, or are these your friends?
No, these are my friends.
We're neighbors.
Your neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go inside?
Yeah, let's go inside, all right?
No, I'm okay.
It's a little cold, so let's go inside. We'll fire check you out, okay?
Although the girl provided the officers with helpful information about the situation, it was evident that she had done one too many.
And what was your name?
For you? Yeah. Okay. This isn't really private.
Is there any more private out there?
No, it's okay. Okay. No, I'm okay. This is like. Do you need a key card? So what's going on? Yeah. So what's going on? No, I genuinely think I'm just bringing out really bad. I talked to my friends because they also smoked. So I want to see
Is there like a private conference room area or somewhere where she could just get checked out by fire? Because she's pretty stimulated. So he's getting us a little private area for you, all right? Sally. All right. You can come back here, all right? Thank you. This is pretty private here. So what's going on?
I'm sorry.
Huh? So what's going on?
I'm sorry.
Hannah, I still don't know what's going on.
Okay.
So what's going on?
So I smoked with my friends, and
First time?
no, I smoked for years before. This is like this is my comfort stuff in the morning. Okay. I've smoked for years before, so I've experienced I have experiences with weed.
Okay.
And I know it feels like normal and what doesn't, and like it just doesn't it feels like just weird, but I can't tell if I'm just also greening out really bad. But I just wanted to be sure.
So did you buy this from someone?
No, I didn't buy it. My friend Skylar brought it.
Did they
So
get it from somebody?
I asked her because I was trying to talk to her because she's I think she's
finger real quick.
yeah. I think she's way older than I am, and so I was trying to ask her questions, and I was where did you get it from? Do you know who you got it from? And she was no, I don't know them very well, or no, she didn't say that, but she was I can't speak.
Yeah.
No, I can speak, but okay.
Do you think this is something that you need to go to the hospital for? You just need to take a couple deep breaths.
I can't tell if I'm having a panic attack and it's just I'm going high. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't want to get in trouble. I'm explaining.
Why don't we come sit down right here?
I'm sorry.
Let me get your blood
This
pressure.
is really embarrassing.
You're all right.
We just want to make sure you're all right?
Just sit down,
That's the only thing.
Just sit down and relax.
Let's have a seat.
Where's your friend at?
Floor 6.
I mean, is she okay?
I talked to my friends, and the one said and she's been smoking for a while. She said I asked her if she felt it was laced just now, and that was after she knew that I had called and everything. And she was no, I just feel really high. But then my other friend, she doesn't really smoke a lot, and she was sorry.
Okay.
She was
She was like what?
She was no, it feels normal. She didn't say no, it feels normal. She was she seemed weirded out that I had really weirded out that I had called, and she seemed it was okay to that point. So that's what made me really feel it was that, and I was that's what makes this I feel embarrassing. But I got really scared. That's to the point I feel that a lot, and I was just it was literally so bad to the point that I thought it was
So, I think you just need to take a couple of deep breaths, try to relax. It's hard to do right now, but
It was literally just like a few hits off of my friend's bowl. And so, like I said, I've been smoking for years.
Medics conducted a checkup on the girl and she freaked out even more as the minutes went by.
Regularly smoking, like all the time, like every day. And like, so a couple days ago, I was like, I need to stop because like, it's like really not good for me. Like it like doesn't like, I don't like I just need to quit. And yeah, I'm really excited.
You take anything for anxiety?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. Yeah, now what's a good social security number for you? The fireman needs that.
I don't have it memorized. I know it's really bad, and my phone is.
That's okay.
But like, I don't want you to talk to my mom, please.
No.
Like, I genuinely like,
Okay.
if it's not a medical emergency, I don't want it to get to that point because I'm an adult, and if it's like a psychiatric problem or something, like which like I don't want to. I genuinely just want to go up to my room, anything like that. Like, I just like.
So here's what we're gonna do, Hannah. We're gonna take your vital signs. If your vital signs are normal, we're gonna leave. You're gonna go. But here's what I want you to do. How old are you? Okay, you're 18 years old. Okay. We're gonna give you a little parent. You're 18 years old and you say that you smoke dope regularly. Okay. At some point, life is gonna get real here for you. And you need to probably not smoke that much anymore. And hopefully that this is a little bit of a scare for you and that you'll stop doing it. Alright? You don't have to be sorry to me. I have 4 boys that are your age, but this probably should be a little bit of a lesson.
Yes, it is. I'm really sorry.
You don't have to be sorry at all, okay? A lot of times you just have to do this to learn from it. Alex.
So, Hannah, I just have a few questions for you, all right? What is your date of birth? Are you an Ohio resident?
Officers needed more information to aid a better investigation, and so they began questioning the girl about her roommates. While the girl feared that this would land her peers in trouble, the cops assured her that it wouldn't.
Where's your hometown at, like the home address? And what's just a home address for you? And your friend Skylar brought these.
I don't want her to get in trouble because, like.
I know this.
Yeah, I understand. But I just gotta know for on our end. So,
Okay.
what's Skylar's last name? Now, is she a roommate of yours? Okay.
But I don't like. It's just like. I don't want them to be like.
But here's the thing, you know, I'm of great concern for you because obviously you've had this reaction.
I don't want to like seem like I'm like, oh, like, yeah, because I am like, however they are doing, like.
Because I'm worried for them as well.
Yeah.
Because if you're having this reaction to this, who's to say in 5 to 10 minutes, maybe they don't have that reaction, you know?
And then after that, like, if you see that they're okay, like, then like.
Yeah. And that's the main thing I want to do is I want to make sure that they're okay too and they're not upstairs in a worse situation.
Yeah.
Seems like you're calming down a little bit here. You feel?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit like it gets like worse where I can't talk as much, and then like where I can, and it's like really embarrassing when I can't. Like this is really, really, really embarrassing. I can't even explain. This is like a really big evidence.
It's alright.
Well, your vital signs check out. Okay, so I think you're going to be okay. I think it's just something that you're going to have to, I think it's your anxiety, maybe a little bit of a bad trip. Okay, and do you have roommates that or do you live by yourself up there or you live with them?
I live with them. Okay. It's just like she's from around here. I'm not trying to like say anything, but like.
But there. But you
like,
can keep an eye on each other. Is that correct?
That's
for a second, it was so bad that I literally felt like I was like the only one that like was gonna make it like be okay. I was literally banging on my friend's doors. Like I literally was like that bad. I feel like I'm calming down, but then I was also like, am I calming down before it like gets worse? Because I've heard of that happening before. Like I said, like I mentioned that I wanted to be like a substance abuse either because I know about this kind of stuff and also because I've been smoking.
The girl led officers back to her dorm room where they met with the other 2 roommates who had equally consumed the substance.
Do you mind if we come in?
I'll explain. You just have to wait.
Hi. Hey, how's it going? Are you Skylar?
Yes.
Who else is in the room with you?
Ashton.
Ashton, aren't she a roommate here?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it okay if we come in?
Do you mind if we just come in for a bit? Okay.
We're good.
Cool. You about care if we come in? All right, cool. Mind if we step in here?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Officer Branson, hands up. You see police. That's Hutchins. We got called here. Your roommate here, she had a pretty bad reaction.
All 3 girls remained cooperative with the officers, providing them with every detail they required of them.
The marijuana that you may have smoked. I'm not here to, really pound anybody for marijuana. But I'm just going to be frank here. Do you have any more of that marijuana in this premise, in this building? No? No more marijuana? Okay. I just want to, if you do, I want to secure it based off of, it could be laced with something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't conduct any chemical tests of these things. But if you do have any more, please be honest with me and just...
I have like dust.
Like dust?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind collecting that possibly?
I have it.
Okay, that's fine if you just leave it in the container there.
Okay.
So that way I'll take that.
She's not forgetting.
No. So I'm just taking this. Okay. So the reason we're just taking this is just to secure it, okay? So what's going to happen from here? She's fine. She got checked out by fire. Her vitals are all right. I need you to just make sure that she stays fine for the rest of the night, okay? We're going to just confiscate that. I'm going to go back to the station. I'm going to write a report about this. It's going to get sent to the Student Code of Conduct, and the Student Code of Conduct will go from there. They'll probably contact all of you via email, so just be on the lookout for that. And what they'll end up doing is just send you through like a prevention course. You might have to write like an essay or something about it. It's basically diversion for the most part. So as long as you attend that, this isn't anything criminal. It's just going through diversion and stuff like that, awareness and substance courses. So that's all that is. So as long as you comply with that, we're all good here. All right. What is your M number or a good phone number for you?
513.
You are
Ashton.
Ashton. ASHTON. And what's your last name? Okay. Ashton, what's your M number?
Can I get my wallet?
Yeah, go ahead and get your wallet. Do you know your M number?
No.
Okay.
It's in there.
If you don't mind. Thank you. Thanks. I'll take that. There's that back for you. Skylar, what's a good social security number for you? If you don't know off the top of your head, I can
I
just
do
get
know. Actually, I remember right now.
Alright, so from here on out, since this report's going to set the student code, if we do have to come back here for any odors of marijuana or any of that again, I'm not going to be as, generous as I am this time to where I'm just sending a student code. Will be citations, and we'll get a court date based off of that. So from here on out, just know that you all are on thin ice, okay? And that's going to go through the remainder of your entire career here at UC. So what grade level are you in? Freshmen, sophomores? Freshmen. So you got 4 years. All right. Keep that in mind.
So you smoked it as well? Yeah. Okay. Skylar, where did you get it from?
I have someone back home who likes that.
Can you give us their name, please? If this is laced with something,
Yeah.
people could be dying from this.
Yeah, I don't know his last name. I just know his first name is Doug, and he lives in Delhi, if you know where that is.
As the investigation concluded, officers gave the girls a warning, assuring them that the cops wouldn't be so lenient the next time they get called to their dorm regarding drugs.
Do you have an address where you would meet up?
Yeah,
or
on my phone.
Could you get that for us, please? And have you bought anything else from him other than marijuana? Do you know if he sells anything else besides it?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. People can lace.
Not like I'm trying to say anything, but like here, like.
Yeah.
Well, and depending on where he might not even know.
Yeah, he could be getting it from someone above him, and they could be lacing it or cutting it with, or
we don't want
they could be cutting it
anybody
with
going through what you're going through. You know, we want
Anything.
everybody to be safe. So. You guys are staying in the rest of the night. You can look out for each other, make sure everybody's okay. Okay, if you need to call back, just call back, all right? Do you guys have any questions or concerns for us? Okay.
Thank you all again for being very cooperative with us, and thank you for giving that information. Right?
What does like the student code of conduct do? Does it just is it protecting?
It's not going to impact you in a way to where you're going to get kicked out of school. It's an intervention system.
Okay.
From my understanding of it, it's an intervention system. It'd be like substance abuse counseling, stuff like that. You may have to sit through a course, do an online course possibly. I'm not entirely sure what all it entails, but it's just a course that they take. It's diversion, and it's not anything that goes on your student record or anything like that. So it's just a course to make you aware of the dangers of alcohol, stuff like that. You may have to write an essay or fill out some paperwork or answer some questions based off of whatever they have you do. I'm not an expert on what they have you do, but that'll be on them. They'll be the ones to determine what they want to do. All right?
So double check that it doesn't impact financial aid scholarships, nothing like that.
No, it doesn't I don't believe it impacts financial aid or scholarships. However, if we get called back again and this is like a repeat issue, it's going to start.
Right.
So this is like strike one, maybe even strike 1.5. So
Right.
that's basically the gist of it. But my report's going to get sent there. I'm going to obviously stay in my report how cooperative you all were, and that definitely helps. So if they do read that report and they show that, hey, they're very cooperative with law enforcement or fire, definitely goes a little bit of a way for you.
The caller was later charged with possession of drugs.